two, one. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hot Takes, your favorite Overwatch League podcast. I am your host, VictorSV, and I'm joined by.
I've tested positive for COVID-21.
I'm Ryu.
That's your cue.
Dazed speak worm.
Yo, what's up?
All right, guys. So I know we've been off the air for a while, but we're gonna recap everything that's happened this season, and let's start off with Paris, which I'm dubbing European Shock. What do you guys think about Paris?
Let's tap.
The
They're-
best team in the Overwatch.
Paris are a solid top 3 team. Right? They probably are gonna maybe gun for the championship with Sparkle, but for now they're pretty fucking solid. Pretty good. Pretty sick. Lit.
They're a pretty sick team. What do you guys think about FD God? Because he's actually fucking.
FT God, he's no
Empty God is a
Sanguinar.
nut.
He's no Sanguinar, but he's pretty good.
Oh my god! Always. Why are you on about Sanguinar already?
Wait, why
guys?
do you think they?
Sanguinar?
Why do you think they'd be so good in with Sparkle when it's not a Doom meta?
Huh?
Why do you
Sparkle
think
doesn't
they'd be
only
so
play
good with
Doom, though.
Sparkle?
Yeah,
I
Sparkle
know, but
doesn't
his
only play
best
Doom.
heroes is Doom.
Yeah,
Like,
but I mean he can play other shit.
his
His
hero
other
is,
shit's
like,
really good.
Broadcast on his.
His other shit's pretty world class. Like his Doom is probably the best in the world. It's a bit unproven at our level, but besides that, it's really good.
All right, very, very good, very good. All right, and Eggsy, of course. What do you guys think about him? Is
Rookie of the
he
year.
the carry?
Actual
He's really
Chad.
good.
He's
Is
the
he
rookie.
the carry? Can he
Right now,
carry
he's part of his
Paris?
year. He already is.
Okay. We've kind of seen a lot of Paris' weaknesses, especially in that Philly match, which they almost lost. But they adapted either way. They adapted.
What
They're
about
fine.
that Houston match?
Oh yes, the Houston
Nah,
match.
that was a fluke. Let's not talk
was a
about
fluke.
that one. That just does not exist.
That was a
The-
fluke. We don't talk. It doesn't exist. All right. Next up, we have Philly.
Boston's better than
Let's
Paris.
think about Philly.
Philly
Philly is good.
roster. It's a lot of hype, but they're good. So I'll give them the pass.
Yeah,
I lost
They're pretty good overall.
They're just good. Like, what do you want us to say? There's nothing really that bad about them.
I mean,
Like,
you
they
could
just
say
have
the fact
solid
that
players.
they're kind of struggling in top in
They
situations.
lost one game. They beat NYXL 3-1, not even 5.
Okay. The XL game was good,
They
but they've
lost
also
one.
shit on terrible teams. They've basically played mostly terrible teams, and they're 1-1 against like top tier teams.
Yeah, but they went
Yeah,
to
but Paris
5
was
maps
super
in Toronto.
close too.
The Paris game was close.
Yeah, they had a lot of. I think that they've had a lot of mishaps. That's all I'm saying. All right, and
Mhm.
next up, the team we have is London, basically the Korean version of Valiant. What do you guys think about these guys?
London, they were a mostly unknown team, Korean Open Division players, but for the most part, it's panned out. I think their only question mark is JMac, who sometimes he's a little feedy, but Glister is really good. Shui is honestly been a bit disappointing, but he's been mostly on the Mei, and his Mei is not very clean. Support line is really good. I think everything about them is good. I don't think they're going to win any championships, but they're going to be a really solid team.
They're good for what we expected.
All right, and next up we have
When
everyone's
they lost
Toronto,
3-0.
the half-watched gang.
Toronto? Did somebody say Toronto?
Totally watched, bro.
Toronto? Hello?
The
Low
washed
tier
gang.
team. Bottom 5.
Actual, just very weird
Like-
team,
Even Mayhem can beat Toronto.
which we have. I'm very proud of Mayhem. Yay, we beat Toronto.
Right, you guys
That's
say
not
Toronto?
something to be proud of.
Hold on. So this is gonna be Toronto for me. Wait, hold on. Fuck. My phone's connected to my AirPods. I'm throwing. Give me a sec.
God damn it!
Weird
All right,
flex, but
moving
okay.
on.
No. This is Toronto. That's Toronto.
I don't get it.
They're-
That made
they're-
no sense.
Have you not seen the Sparkle freakouts?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sparkle
Yeah.
Rage clips are so good.
All right, as you
Are
guys,
they even
guys are just
clips or him just being like an idiot?
yeah, and the coaching is really shit. Let's be fair, the coaching is really shit on this team.
Who even is the coach?
It's just Feifei. It's just Feifei.
Oh, Paris. Yeah.
Yeah, and like the only time they have succeeded in the league is when they run off meta with Doomfist and Sombra, and they're not gonna be able to do that anymore since
They,
good old
they
hero
didn't
pools are
even
coming in.
win their best match. They didn't even win their best match. That's the sad part.
They lost to Houston. They have won.
Like best match. Hey, Paris also lost to Houston.
Also, could we talk about how crap Beast has been recently?
Beast has always been crap though.
I know, but at the beginning of the
Did you
season, you
expect
couldn't really tell.
him to
You
do
could
that?
Beast was crap.
Beast
He
is.
did well against the Paris,
I think
but
another
language
problem-
issues and weren't on their
I think
feet.
another problem that people aren't really talking about is Nevix. Nevix is kind of a diva one trick, low key. He can't really play much else.
I mean,
I
he
mean,
was
yeah, there's the shit about him teaching Troy how to play Sigma, but when he's played Sigma, has he even played Sigma?
he
Like,
hasn't yet. No.
I don't think it was good.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be that good.
Victor was going over the argument so much. He was dick riding Nevix. He was like, Nevix is
Oh yes, I
insane.
was.
He was talking about how
Alright,
Okay,
give him,
I
give
think
him
that
credit.
Nevix
Nevix is
was like
very
the
solid.
least
I do not think he is insane. I do not think he's a carry, but I think he's a very solid player, at the
Alright.
very least.
And the problem with
maybe
that is
top 10
the
if
problem. No,
we're being
hold on.
generous.
Here's the problem with that. Off tank, besides flex support, is the most competitive role in OWL right now. Like it's really competitive, and being just solid is
It's
not
gonna
that
be
good. It's like a
DPS.
bottom five. If you're just solid, you're a bottom five.
It's good DPS. It's
But
good
alright,
DPS is more competitive.
let's move on to next.
Next, all right. Next up, we have Let me check. I'm sorry.
Who's next?
All right. Next up,
Victor.
we have Houston and Boston, which
This is me
Oh,
when I see
God.
either of those teams. Hold on. This is me when I see either of these teams.
now.
They're always, to be fair, they
Oh,
did
it's-
give us our first 7 map game. Right?
Yeah.
So
See,
that
the thing
was
Also,
that was a pain.
I
That
would
was
like to
painful.
add that Houston has just fired Flame. Woo!
wait, actually,
Does that change anything though? Does that change anything?
Yeah,
They fired a bunch of people though. Well, no. They left actually. Flame was the only one that was fired.
Flame was fired, and the other ones left quietly. You know, they kind of put a gun to their backs and said, "You're leaving, right, my guy? Right? Right? Get out."
Well,
And Boston, as you know, they have lost Axiom and Munchkin. Who doesn't love it?
the Munchkin.
Axiom's
Okay.
sick, right?
Yeah, Axiom is great.
Axiom's sick, like in the.
wait, they
literal
released
Oh
sense
no,
of the
he
name.
has
14
surgery.
days
He has
ago?
surgery.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, either way,
Yeah,
Boston's
like
probably
dead.
Boston's at a factor 20 right now. They're not good.
Yeah, they kind of just forgot how to play. All right, guys. So
No,
that's
the annoying thing
all
about
the teams
Boston
that-
is that, like, Robert Kraft is not a poor man. And he could definitely, like, field an all-star team. But he isn't.
That's Meat Sports. Nobody cares about Meat Sports.
All right, guys. So let's move on to the hero post for this week. We have Winston gone, Sombra gone, Soldier gone, and Lucio gone. What do you guys think gonna happen?
It's probably just gonna be like Ryan, Zarya. It's probably gonna be like Ryan Diva, and then it's gonna be like May Reaper, and then it's gonna be like Brianna.
All right. I think it's gonna. Also, yeah, guys. Let me just add this. I just want to add this randomly. If we see what's it called, Reinhardt, Zarya, Brig. Sorry, I'm blanking out. Anna and 2 DPS. We could see freaking Shock run all 6, all 5 of their DPS at the same time.
I don't know.
No.
Do you think you really think they're gonna run fucking Sinatra Ryan?
No, they're gonna run
No, but that's still dumb.
They play
Sinatra Zarya. They run Architect on Ana. They run Rascal on Brig, Striker, and Architect on DPS.
Bro,
I mean,
being a good
Striker and
Zarya doesn't mean you're good at Zarya like without like 3 supports on your team all like keeping you up and shit like that. It's not the same.
I'm just mentioning it. I'm just mentioning it.
I'm pretty sure Troy would be pretty decent on Zarya considering what he's paid to do.
But Troy's good at Zarya. We've seen a Zarya before. It's actually really good. He's solid. All right, guys. So let's move on to everyone's favorite section, the matches. Now, since there are 4 of us, we're gonna do this by vote. Guangzhou Charge versus Shanghai Dragons. Who
Shanghai.
votes Shanghai?
Shanghai.
I vote Shanghai.
Anyone else in favor of Shanghai?
Victor, you're also voting Shanghai.
Who is in favor of Guangzhou?
No one.
Oh my god. You're really
I like Guangzhou. Why? I think
Why
Guangzhou.
Guangzhou?
I think the
Guangzhou's-
Charge are like we're underrating the Charge a bit. I think we're underrating them.
Nero
Guangzhou?
versus Ding. Nero versus Ding.
Bro, it's literally just Guangzhou is if anything, it's shitty Spark. That's what they are. They're
Did you
shitty
just call
Spark.
them a shitty Spark? Oh,
They
you
have
wanna
white,
put it?
they have
No.
white players
No.
too.
They are a shitty Spark.
No, they have Western players. They're not shitty Spark. They're just
No,
like
they're shitty in
weird.
terms of, like role wise. Like
Look, I'm just saying. I'm predicting the upset. I'm saying it's gonna be an upset, and Charge are gonna win. I have a
don't
feeling.
tell him. Don't tell him he's stupid. Don't tell him.
I have a
Yeah,
feeling. All right.
basically.
Next
Alright,
up, we
next
have
match.
the Chengdu Hunters versus the Spark. Prediction.
It's gonna be close.
I vote Spark.
It's probably gonna be close. I think it kind of comes down. Like I don't know how the DPS are gonna play out, but I don't think that the DPS are ultra like carries anymore. Like it's possible to play around them. I think that Spark win it like 3-2.
Even in a DPS, just like sheer battle force, I still think Spark is better than Chengdu.
Yeah. Like I was gonna say like, oh yeah, Chengdu have Leave, but I don't know. I don't feel it.
Godsby is better than Leaf.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not feeling Leave. I'm not feeling the. So I'm gonna put my vote towards the Spark winning. Next up, we're not even gonna go over it. Toronto versus Boston. If anyone doesn't pick Toronto, you're dumb. Next up, Paris versus
That Toronto wins though. Is Boston's literal dog shit.
Sadly.
That match is gonna be terror bad, in all the worst ways.
Toilet bowl.
Toilet bowl. It's literally just gonna be a toilet bowl. What's the next match?
next
Paris
match we
versus
got
London.
Paris London. That's gonna be a good match.
Paris already ruled London once.
I think it's gonna be 3-1. Paris. Although
Paris
London
has already ruled London.
Yeah, but I think London have vastly improved since that match.
What have they
So I think
played?
it'll be closer.
I think
What?
it'll
Paris,
be. I think
Paris,
definitely.
like, when Paris beat London, we were like, oh, Paris is fine, and now we're like, they're a top 10. How much has London improved?
London's improved a lot. A lot of people then thought like London was some low tier shit, but now a lot of people are placing them like mid tier, upper mid tier.
Yeah, that's fair, but that's also because we saw like Boston and Houston and all of that shit go down, and we're just like, yeah.
Yeah, I think London are a lot better than people give them the credit for, but Paris are just kind of like a really good team right now, so it's gonna be 3-1 Eternal.
I'd say 3-0 again.
Could be 3-0. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm saying next match we got was kind of interesting. NY versus Atlanta. Who says NY?
XL versus Atlanta.
Yeah.
I say NY, so.
I'm gonna say 3-2 XL. I think XL are overall.
Say
the
Atlanta.
best
I
team.
think Atlanta win.
I don't know, because XL probably have the best tank lane in the league right now. I mean, Hoppa's been looking a little worse, but Hoppa's been looking probably like the best off tank we've seen so far. Maybe Hanbin, but Hanbin and Hoppa have been looking really good. I think it's
Depends if who
I
are
think
you
it's
as a
hard to
shit
be.
together. Or if they're
Nah,
just gonna play liberal.
they're just gonna play liberal.
I still
Yeah.
think that Atlanta's just gonna.
That fusion match would have been so much closer if they had a competent May.
Yeah, but the who are you
Also,
mates keep off them.
Jonak played like shit. So
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be a 3-2 XL.
I think and why I
Because
think I'm more underrating Atlanta rate in the fact that they're just so much fucking better.
do you think Dogman's better than Jonak?
Atlanta got fucking shit stomped by an Eternal team that was literally every player on there was deathly ill, and they still got shit stomped 3-1.
I think
Do you
the
think
reason
Dogman's
why,
better than Jonak?
like, listen,
Yeah.
alright. The reason why Paris won that game was because they played super duper aggressive, right? And Atlanta just
It was
didn't know.
because they're better. It was because they're
Nah,
better.
Played super
it's just because they're
aggressive, and
better.
now there's no Lucio, so they can't play as aggressive. So I'm saying Atlanta is gonna come in and they're gonna win because they don't
Yeah,
need.
but also the thing is that if you get Onimo off Lucio, like onto break or something, the Onimo break is kind of fucking solid. It's a little bit
I,
solid, not that crazy.
I think that it's gonna. I think you're really you're selling short Atlanta. You know they
I just
struggle,
don't. I just
but
don't think that Atlanta's that good. I just don't think they're that good. Like last year,
Because they are.
all of last year, they were pretty fucking mediocre, right? Like they never really did anything
Until the
besides
end.
like stage 4. It's like stage 4,
Yeah.
and then they just.
And they went 7-0.
yeah,
Now
exactly.
people.
And now they're gonna come in and they're gonna wreck. I'm just like
Hey,
I'm
you remember the
keeping Atlanta.
playoffs? You remember the playoffs? Oh wait, shit. No. You remember the playoffs after that one match, which is a complete fluke?
They kind of got shit stomped. They got literally 4-0'd by goddamn Spark. They got 4-0'd by a team that doesn't believe in 4-0s.
Yeah, so
Alright,
They did
next
worse
match.
against the Sparkman
I
Soul.
think we can mess up.
Yeah.
Maybe go to the next match.
we have the Florida Mayhem versus the Washington Justice.
That's a shit match. That's a shit. That's probably even worse.
Florida win. That's what
Bottom
that's-
teams, bro. Bottom teams.
That's probably even worse than the Defiant Uprising. God, that match is gonna be terrible.
I
shit.
agree.
I don't know.
skip it.
May's probably a must pick. So Justice 3-2.
You think Justice win? Are you what? What? What?
Yaki's May is terrible. It's so
Bro, just
bad.
no.
He
Oh,
got
this-
outplayed
also-
by. He got outplayed
We're
by
moving on. We're moving on. I'm not even.
Who's mad?
Rolled.
We're not even
Who's
gonna
mad?
argue that. You guys are just fucking crazy. Let's
No,
go.
I'm just kidding.
Next up, actually a pretty cool one: the San Francisco Shock versus the Gladiator.
Shock.
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 Shock like remember last season, every single time Shock plays Gladiators, it's just Shock 3-2, except for the first time.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Wanna-
pretty quick match. Next up, the original match, the original, the Soul Dynasty versus
Soul
the
Rose
Dynasty.
Dallas. Dallas is dog shit. They had one fluke of a match against Shock.
I think
Shock gave them a pity match. Okay.
Dallas
So like
aren't terrible. Dallas are not that terrible.
Hastro called Andy. Hastro called Andy and was like, "Yo, please, we're fucking hemorrhaging fans. Can you give us one map?" And then Andy was like, "You know what? Give me some moolah and we'll make it happen." That's why Dallas took a map off. All right.
I think it's gonna be a 3-1 Soul.
Yeah, I think 31. 31 sounds fair.
Dallas, despite not being good, are better than people give them credit for on paper, at least.
All right, guys. Chengdu Hunters versus Shanghai. Who wins?
Shanghai.
I also say Shanghai. Shanghai is just better.
Shanghai.
Shanghai.
All right.
Miss.
Next up, the what's it say here? The
Spark
Hangzhou
Charge.
Spark versus the Charge versus Spark. Sorry.
That's close as fuck. See, my problem with Spark is that they have no good May. All of their Mays suck dick. All of their Mays are
You haven't
bad.
seen them play May
We
in
have
like a year.
Adora's May. Have you seen Adora's May? It was not
I
good.
don't know.
in a while.
Just off of pure history, I might edge that one to the Charge.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that
Because-
one to Charge. I think the Charge are just better in this meta.
Especially, I don't know, but Charge's coaching is not good. Charge have
All
three
right, we're not
staff.
gonna go with the next
It
one.
depends what's played. Is it, if it's Ryan, then I say Spark. If it's Orisa, then I say
It's
Charge.
probably gonna be Ryan.
It's definitely gonna be Ryan. If it's
There's no
Arisa,
reason to not run Ryan. I might. I don't know. That's a close
Then,
match.
then Gucci can probably just fuck the shit out of like Rio or whatever.
I think it might just. I might. Spark just might win.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll just give it Spark.
that one's gonna come down to the day before.
Bro, Spark has an MVP candidate main tank, and you think that they won't just wreck them in the Ryan battle?
I mean, yeah, that's true, but like the
Look.
matchup not looking clean. It's I think we
We're
move
not
on
gonna
to the next
discuss the
one.
next. We're not gonna discuss it. New
No.
York, then it's not worth our time.
We're discussing it. What is it? Oh wait, it's New York Uprising.
Yeah.
NY 3-0.
Toronto versus London. We don't need to
London.
talk about it.
London.
London 3-1.
Florida Mayhem versus Atlanta. We don't need to talk about
Atlanta 3-0.
Atlanta 3.
it. Atlanta 3-0. Next
Atlanta
up, we have the
3-0.
California Cup. No. Shock 3-0.
San Francisco 3-0.
It's
Next
Shock
up,
Vancouver
we have
3-0.
Next up, guys, we have a really, really close match, guys. You guys are ready for this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Vancouver 3-0.
We have the Vancouver Titans versus the
You're lagging really
Vancouver
hard
3-0.
there. You're lagging pretty hard there, Victor.
I'm giving you a hard question. I know, pretty hard.
I'm pretty sure it's a Vancouver 3-1. No, not 3-1, 3-0.
Bruh, 3-0.
Oh my
3-0.
God.
I'm praying to 3-0.
All right, guys. Now we actually have a pretty interesting one here. All right. Next
Still
up,
3-2.
we have. Shut it. No, that's
I have the script.
It's gonna be Glad's 3-1, probably.
No.
Glad's 3-1, 3-2. I think Glad's win.
Nah, fam.
Bro, OG's just gonna whip
So-
his dick. What OG is just
OGE. Fucking OGE.
OG is about to whip his dick out and pound kids, alright?
Bro, if OGE is still mentally in the right
So
spot,
that.
he's
I'm
still
not-
not much better than Marvel. And then you have who the fuck is even their off tank anymore? Oh, Space, shit.
Ace is their off then. Ace is
Yeah. We're gonna ignore that. Space is slightly better than Michelle.
No, Space
But
is
then-
overrated as fuck. Michelle's definitely
Then you have the supports. I mean, then you have the DPS, and you have either Profit and Fitz or Profit and Illicit. Either way, that's gonna be better than Birdring. Right? Birdring, Mirroring, Jaru, in whatever fucking order they decide to run that shit. Profits and Fitz is just gonna be better.
Let's Gladiators win.
And then you have the supports, where Gladiators have an edge, but do they really outclass this Dynasty more in that area than the Dynasty outclasses them in supports and tanks? Really?
I don't. I think it's pretty even tank wise, and then they have and then still have the
And
edge
DP
on- Some might have
DPS.
support edge. Some might have support edge, but I think I'll give it to Glads. I think because they're more proven commodities with synergy, and also Glads coaching is way better.
Glad is so much fucking better than so. And also, I just want to add the
No, they're
fact.
not a lot better, but they're better.
I just want to add the fact that Glass is just gonna fucking roll. So I'm not saying
They're
I'm
not
saying-
gonna roll Soul. It's gonna be a close game.
it's gonna be a roll. I'm
Bro,
telling
that's
you.
funny. That's
Glad
mad funny.
Western Glads are so much fucking better than Soul.
You overrate OG so much.
I'm not even talking about OG. I'm talking about freaking Cloudy. All right, Cloudy's an actual.
You overrate Cloudy too.
Also, I'm just saying. All right, Birding, he's gonna see profit on that enemy team, and he's gonna be like,
Uh-huh.
it's fucking showtime. He's gonna be like,
Uh-huh.
it's show, and he's gonna come
Alright,
in. And
alright. We're gonna talk about this match called Kongdu Panther versus GC Busan, where Birdring was the carry for where Birdring was the carry for Kongdu Panther, and Profit was the carry for GC Busan. You know how that ended up?
Oh my god, fucking 3 years ago, boys. Let's go.
Guys,
Apex is
3 years
awesome.
ago. Let's bring up stats from 3 years ago.
Oh, what stats do you want to bring up to show that Bird Ring's better than Profit?
Is anyone arguing Bird Ring's better than
Oh,
Profit though?
let me look back the stage.
Victor's trying to say that Bird Ring is gonna smack Profit.
Who said that?
Victor.
Victor, you're stupid.
I know.
Guys, I'm just saying.
Straight
I'm
up.
calling this the match of the week. All right, this is the match.
Oh my god, you just made it a 3-0.
Alright, do we have any more matches
A
after that?
3-0 for the
I think
flag.
it's
No, there
6-6.
isn't.
Okay, this week's about to be sleeper as fuck.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
so you
it's
guys,
just a bunch of smacks.
you
It's
guys
just
gonna
a bunch of. Victor, you need to like fix your internet.
I know, I do, I know. Do you guys want to talk about contenders?
Do we have to? I've not been keeping up with
Yeah,
NA.
do we have to?
I don't think any of us have been keeping up with NA.
All right, I'll just say, Saints good.
Well, a bunch of
MB
ex,
Oh,
bad.
there's no bias there, bro.
Saints good.
a bunch of ex
MB
academy
bad.
players are good.
Doesn't
Wow.
Saint coach the coaching classroom? Isn't that what he's the coach of?
Who?
Saint's the coach of the close coaching classroom.
I don't fucking know. All right, I just saw the Saints are a college team and they won. That's all I fucking know.
They're doing good, but it's a bunch of ex academy players doing good in contenders. Who's surprised?
I mean, I was not on that team, so all right.
No.
Now, all right,
Exactly.
guys, let's talk about Korean contenders. Always lead us off.
T1 is good. T1
Wow.
is pretty fucking good.
Really?
And I
Great.
got perfect and nice is pretty solid.
Thank you
Runaway is
always for
pretty
that
weird,
amazing
champ.
insight. Nobody would have guessed.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who else is fucking there, just off the top of my head.
All right, I'll wait. Get it drunk.
WGS, I'm pretty sure is pretty good. Runaway, it can be good. I think they just need time. Meta Athena is just gonna be like kind of existent for a fat ass minute.
Okay. Anything else? How about Runaway? What do you think about Runaway?
I just talked about Runaway.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Oh, I said that they're
not good.
They're gonna be good.
They're not good.
Right now, not good. I know they're not that good, but given time, they'll be better.
Okay. Anything else,
then
guys? You want to end the show off?
O2 are pretty fucking stacked, but But they dropped a fucking 10. They dropped trials though, so I don't know how good they are.
Wait, what?
Genji should be good, but they're just not.
They're an academy team. They should be the best. They're the one academy team. They should just like have every single like cracked out Korean kid going for their team, but they aren't.
They just don't have the same like.
Weird.
I don't think honestly. I just don't think that Genji have the same collab that Dynasty do, because you're not necessarily representing Korea in Korean.
Not even that, but like they should have more resources than like other teams.
Then like yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, I think we're gonna end off the episode there.
All
I
right.
don't think needs to be said.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on. What does Daybreak have to say? China? Oh god, I've not been keeping up with China.
All right, guys, we're not talking about China.
Oh god, I have not been. All I know is that BLG are good. They just need time to mesh, and CC are probably the best team in all of contenders.
Guys, it's not embarrassing. We're trying to talk about contenders. Let's go. All right, guys. That's it, everyone. That's it, folks. Everyone say goodbye. Bye.
Mayhem is bad. Mayhem is bad. Mayhem is bad.
Shut
Mayhem
the
is
fuck
bad.
up. I'm